Hey Glam fam, Chrissy Beauty here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, didn't really know what I was gonna do, but then decided to kind of play on the fact that I am wearing a Harley Davidson t-shirt, which at one point I believe was my husband's, and I figured he had a lot already, so I just cut it up and kind of made this little crop top with it. Not that you guys can see where it crops off, but that's what I did, and kind of cut the sleeves a bit. Yeah, so if you guys want to see what I used for this Harley Davidson inspired makeup look, then please keep on watching. Alright, so to start, we're going to go in with a Morphe M506 brush, and we're going to go in with this burnt orange shade from the Morphe 350 palette, the Nature Glow palette. We're going to go ahead and start patting that on our outer and inner corners, and then blending that into our crease. Now, I'm not removing, I'm not tapping out any excess eyeshadow because I do want this to be as pigmented as possible. So whatever I pick up, I'm immediately patting on to my eyelid, and then I'm starting to, whatever is left on the brush, I'm blending into my crease and kind of pulling it a bit forward. Doing the same thing to the inner eye, using patting motions to pick up as much pigment as possible, and then start blending that very lightly up and then towards the center of the eyelid. So for this, you can go as pigmented as you want. I really want a very vibrant orange shade. You can do it very lightly or darker than what I'm doing. So whatever is left, I am kind of blending right here into my crease with extreme light pressure. Don't want to put too much pressure because I do have a transition shade. Okay, now we're going to go in with a Color Noir CN154, and I'm going to be picking up, I just dropped my brush, this translucent shade in the palette, and I'm going to be blending that into my crease, and then along with the orange, obviously, because the orange isn't my crease. So I'm going to be picking up that shade from the same Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to again be using light to medium pressure and just blending that with the orange that I recently put in my crease. Alright, so at this point, if you wanted to go back in with the burnt orange shade, just with light pressure kind of amplifying what you previously did, just in case you feel like you just wanted to add a little. I always double check after I do my transition color, because sometimes I feel like my transition color mutes it out a little bit, whatever shade I'm using, so I'll go back in and kind of add a bit more color to it. Okay, so now I'm going to take Earth, yes, I was right, Earth, from the Frozen 2 palette that ColourPop made, Anna's palette. So I'm going to take Earth and then Arendalle. So I'm applying Earth first, just the gold shade in this palette, and putting that in the center to kind of use to make it pop the gold a little bit more that we'll be using right now. And then taking Arendalle. Arendalle is like a loose glitter very loose glitter. It's so pretty. I'm putting that right on top. Now this one you do have to pat on because it's kind of like putting glitter on your eyelid. And just like glitter, it gets everywhere. After I put the pigment on, again, I'm going to go in with the orange shade and kind of mute out the edges. And that's it. So typically for this kind of look, I do go in with eyeliner just on the lower lash line, and I do a very thin layer of it because I don't want too much because then it'll kind of take away the purpose of this look. So I am going to go in with a very thin line of eyeliner just on my lash line, and I will be applying lashes. If I can find them, because I just remembered I forgot where I put them. So the very thin layer of eyeliner is on. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara and do my lashes off camera, and then I will be back to do my foundation. All right, now that my lashes are on, I'm gonna go in with my little foundation cocktail and concealer as well, and of course setting that with my RCMA No Color Powder. So my camera died right when I was about to do my concealer, so I didn't record that, but that's okay. What's next? So I did do my concealer and I set my face, and now I'm looking for my little definer brush so I can do my under eye, but it's not in that one. And I found it. All right. So taking my little definer brush, Color Noir S22 brush, I am going to go in with Wind from the Anna Frozen 2 palette and put that on my under eye. It's a pretty color. Okay, this time I am going to go in lightly with the mascara on my lower lashes. Okay. I hate like the face that we have to make as doing our lashes and all that stuff. Like I hate having to like. Anyway. Ooh. I feel like I just went cross-eyed. Okay, so now going in with contour. I'm gonna go in with, what am I gonna go in with? I think I'm gonna go in with a bit of tan and toffee. Actually, I think I'm just gonna bronze my face. So I'm gonna go in with toffee. So whenever I do bronze my face, I do go a little bit above what I normally do for just my contour. So I'll go back in and deepen up right underneath my cheekbone just to slim out my face a little, but to kind of give me like a bit more sun, you know, so it looks like I hang out in the sun. Really don't. I'm not a fan of the sun or summer. I'm not a summer person at all. I don't really go swimming, although the past couple of years I have been in the pool a little bit more, but typically I think before that I don't swim. So for the past few years I have been swimming. Before I forget, so now I'm gonna go in with toffee and deepen up my crease. I mean my contour, that's what I meant, but just right at the hairline. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, not a fan of summer, not a fan of swimming. Blah, blah, blah. Although, my birthday is on Sunday, and it is actually going to be warm, and I hope it stays that way, because although I'm not a fan of summer, I do, like, the past, I don't know why I'm saying I do, but the past few years, it has been raining on my birthday, and my cousin and I are a day apart, so it's been raining on our birthdays. So this year it is going to be warm, so I am a little bit excited for that. I'll admit that. So everybody will be able to go swimming, and this year my birthday lands on Super Bowl Sunday, so it's going to be this big old thing. So for my highlight, I'm going in with Anastasia's Mimosa, so like a gold kind. Figure stick with the bronziness going on here. I wish I was more organized. I feel like my brushes are chaotic. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I finally had the time to actually go back in and put glue in my hair again. So super happy about that. My husband still wants me to do my whole head glue, and there are some days where I'm all for it, but there are most days where I'm not, because I'll be honest, I am not a fan of the way bleached hair feels. My hair already feels dry as it is because I have curly hair, and just putting bleach on top of that, just I'm already like, it doesn't feel, I'm not saying it feels bad, but I feel like the minute my ends start to feel like the tiniest bit dry, I like text my sister-in-law immediately and I'm like, can you come over, can you trim my hair? And I'm trying to grow my hair out, but if I'm gonna grow it out, I need it to grow out healthy, because if it's not, I'm just gonna like, have it long for not even a year and then like definitely feel the need to cut it. That's also my problem, is that, which I mentioned earlier, cutting my hair, but only because when it starts to feel dry, I can't take it. So now I'm going back in with Arendalle. I'm putting glitter, that gold glitter pigment, in the inner corner. And I think that's it. Just kidding, I need to do my lip, but I have to grab it first. So I will be right back. All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna go in with Khlo Money for my lip, but before I do, per usual, because it is a matte lip, I'm gonna go in chapstick. And that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on the way out. Also, if you are not subscribed to my channel already, then please don't forget to do so. And that's it. I will see you guys in my next video.